How's it going, everybody? It is Charlie here, and welcome back to another live stream on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's time for your match preview ahead of Ipswich against Leeds United on Saturday afternoon at Portman Road. Obviously, we'll be covering some other bits of news that has dropped today. It's been a crazy day in the world of Leeds United, as always. Just before we get into it, please smash a like on the stream. It would really help get it out there to more people. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. We're on the road to 3,000. You could do me a solid. It only takes a second. Please smash the subscribe button. It would really help me out. Hit the notification bell so that you're aware of when I'm uploading and going live in the future. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat, and I'll be sure to flash them up on screen. A few comments in the building already. I love Leeds saying hi, how are you doing? Not another Leeds pods in the building. How we doing, mate? All right. Tough game, but hopefully better squad. Yeah, obviously there's a few updates, obviously, from Daniel Farke's press conference today. So we'll be getting into that shortly as well. JC's in the building as always. Evening, mate. How we doing? There's 28 of you in the building. As I say, be sure to get your comments in. I will flash them up on screen, and please smash a like on the video. So then, let's discuss the press conference from today. First of all, let's get that out of the way. I just want to get it out there that I think I love Daniel Farke. Since Bielsa, he's probably been my favourite manager that we've had. But let's be honest, it's not hard, is it? Given the absolute garbage that we've had since Bielsa and before Farke. But yeah, I just think how he speaks, he's just so cool, calm, collected, an intelligent man. You can tell in how he conducts himself. But at the same time, I bet he doesn't take no nonsense either. Obviously, he was asked about Willie Gnonto and Luis Sinisterra, who are both back in training and both in contention for Saturday. He said, obviously, with Sinisterra, it was a contractual issue that was going on in the background as to why he wasn't playing. He'd not actually outright refused to play in the way that Gnonto did. So that I can obviously forgive. Apparently, unless a monumental bid comes in, they expect to keep Luis Sinisterra at the club, which is absolutely massive. That's huge. I think he's arguably the best player in the Championship when fit and on form. I think he's that good. And as for Willie Gnonto, obviously, he had been a naughty boy. He'd obviously refused to play against Shrewsbury in the Cup. He refused to play against Birmingham, and obviously he didn't feature against West Brom last time out either. He handed in a written transfer request an hour before kick-off on the West Brom game. But obviously there seems to have been a little bit of a U-turn now, given the fact that obviously Everton can't afford the asking price that Leeds United have set. Apparently Leeds wanted about 35 million in total. Everton are skint. They can't afford to pay that. I don't understand why you'd want to go there anyway, given how dire they are. So good luck, Jack Harrison. Hope you have a good season. Obviously, he's apologised to Farke. He's apologised to the hierarchy at the club. But more importantly, he's apologised to his fellow teammates who he's left in the gutter, really, for the last 3 games. And I think fans now are thinking, right, well, for Farke to integrate him back in, it must have took a lot. So if he's onside, fair enough. But like Farke said, he's had 1 chance. He's getting a second, but there will not be a third, which I really liked what Farke said and how he spoke about the Gnonto situation. I think he's handled it perfectly. So yeah, I'm on board with Gnonto featuring on Saturday now. I'm on board with it. He might not start. I think Sini will start, in all honesty. Gnonto might get a mixed reception in the away end, and he might get a bit of a weird reaction at Elland Road next week as well. But I think this can be resolved now based on, how he seems to be conducting himself now. He's admitted that he made a mistake. And, Farke even said himself, he's a 19-year-old lad. He may have been poorly advised. He's made a mistake. And we just have to move forward now. Like Farke said a few weeks ago that he'll only have players part of the squad if they want to be here. So he must want to be here now. And like I say, unless a monumental bid comes in from Everton or another team, I think Gnonto will now stay at the club, which, if we're talking football terms only, is a huge plus. It is a huge plus for Leeds United. Let's just get into a few more of your comments then. Evening, Charlie. Evening, Kev. How we doing? So nice to have a proper manager in charge. Best signing of the window, 100%. Daniel Farker is the signing of the summer. Listen, we'll be speaking about the imminent incomings shortly, but they're not even the best signings. It's Daniel Farker in it, Jay. It really, really is. What a man. I love him, mate. I really do. I've really got an attachment to Daniel Farker now, and even though we've had a thin bare squad recently, you can see the ideas that he's implementing. And once these incomings come in, plus a few more, hopefully, over the next week, I think we can really get cooking in this league now. And my optimism is as immediately shot straight back up. Digler TC saying getting Farker is the best signing of this season. Yep, 100%. Jason saying he hopes Bournemouth and Leicester aren't watched. Yeah, look, I get why people are wary. In fact, actually, I will leave that until we discuss the incomings, actually, because it's a different topic. Jordan saying evening from Finland. My daughters are hoping for a Gnonto comeback. Yeah, look, I think the road to redemption starts now, and I think how he apologises to the fans is by putting in a good shift on Saturday, whether it's from the bench or if he starts. I think the best way to apologise to the fans, even if he doesn't score or assist, but just play well and act like you want to be there, and I think that'll definitely be a start. Frankie's saying easy, Charlie boy. Hopefully we get a win this Saturday. Yeah, we'll obviously speak about the game in more detail shortly, but obviously with the players that we have available now, I'm a little bit more optimistic about it. It depends if we can get a certain somebody registered in time. Very impressed was Farker. Wish he goes a long way with Leeds. Yep, hopefully. We'll be coming to that shortly. Farker gets how important it is for the players to be totally committed. He will carry no passengers. We will be okay with Farker in charge. Yep, 100%, Caroline, 100%. JC saying, I am ignoring all links of the potential incomings until they are signed, sealed, and delivered. If I ignore them and then they don't work, it won't hurt as much. Yeah, but I'm invested in it now, mate. I'm totally invested. If Gnonto does get back on the pitch, the fans need to say nothing if they can't say, oh, good. Yeah, look, but at the same time, though, Jason, what he did was bad, and the fans are going to have an opinion. It's as simple as that. Like I say, I think at some point it can get better, but I think initially he will get a mixed response. I think. I hope Gnonto stays and realizes that we are the best club in the world, if not the universe. Yeah, hopefully. Farker said all the right stuff in regards to Gnonto, and I think we will all forgive but not forget if he bangs in a few goals over the next few weeks. Yeah, of course. So football fans are fickle, aren't they, mate? 100%. Thank goodness for Farker. I won't believe any news about incomings until I see the players being announced with shirt, etc. Yeah, so obviously let's get on to the potential incomings then. There's 59 of you in the building, guys. If you wouldn't mind smashing a like on the stream, that would really be appreciated. It just helps get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you're new, and of course get your thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's quickly just speak about these potential incomings then, because what a day it has been in the world of Leeds United and incomings. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano shared last night that Leeds had made a bid, a bid to buy a Leverkusen for. Oh God, the name escapes me now. The name actually escapes me. I've been saying his name all day, and I've just had a massive mind fart. Massive mind fart. Can someone help me out in the chat, guys? Massive mind fart. What's he called? What is he called? What is this guy called? Oh my god! Sorry, I really do apologise, guys. I've had a massive mind fart there. Amiri, that's it. Thank you, Kevin. Amiri, that's it. Fabrizio Romano obviously shared about Amiri last night that we'd made a bid to buy a Leverkusen, and that was kind of that. Then it was reported this morning from Florian Plettenberg that he had rejected Leeds United in order to join Marseille, only for a few hours later for that to be scratched by a outlet in Germany, saying that Marseille are not even interested and that Farke has managed to persuade him to Leeds. They've offered him a 4-year contract and he'll be signed for €6 million. So it looks like we're getting Nadim Amiri from Bayer Leverkusen, central attacking midfielder, number 10. What positions did we say we needed urgently? A number 10 and a number 9. And the number 10 looks like it's going to be signed, sealed, and nearly delivered as soon as possible. Like I say, €6 million, that's a steal. Again, I didn't know much about him until the name was mentioned last night. I've had a look into it. I've watched the YouTube clips as you do, and I've seen bits on Twitter and I've read things. And from what I see, he would really suit the Daniel Farke system. And I think with a Gnonto and a Sinistera on either side and an Ampadu in behind him with hopefully a Lewis O'Brien or a Glenn Kamara, I think that is a really good midfield. It's good balance, and I think Amiri would be perfect for this system. But the next guy I have been saying throughout the whole window would be my dream signing, Joel Perreault at Swansea. Now, obviously, it was reported yesterday that we were in the mix for his signature, and then that kind of went away and there was nothing else said of it. And then today, the Mail were reporting that a fee had been agreed between Leeds and Swansea for about 12 million. But again, nothing 100% credible. But then obviously, Fabrizio Romano shares that Joel Perreault is on his way to Leeds for a medical. Fees being agreed. Hopefully, have it done by the end of the week. And I'm just at work thinking, what is going on here? Like, I was ecstatic when I saw that tweet from Fabrizio Romano. And then obviously Phil here has confirmed just recently before going live that Leeds hope to get this deal wrapped up within the next 24 hours. I personally think that he'll have the medical in the morning. I've heard that he's in Leeds. He may have already had the medical. And I expect an announcement at some point tomorrow. The hoping apparently to get him over the line in time to play Ipswich on Saturday. But I'm at an headspace now where even if he doesn't get registered in time, whatever happens on Saturday, even if we lose, yeah, it's annoying, but I'll be able to get over it very quickly because I feel like once this transfer window closes, that is really when our season gets started. Perreault is proven at this level. 44 goals in about 90 odd games in the Championship. That is a very, very good return. 19 goals last season, 3 assists. Maybe isn't the perfect profile to fit the Daniel Farke system in terms of what Farke usually wants from a forward. But we need a goal scorer. We need someone clinical. And Perreault, boy, is he clinical. And like I say, guys, it's been my dream signing all summer. And we're literally hours away, hopefully, from getting it sorted. Yes, I get why people are wary about, is it going to get done? Is it going to get hijacked, given what happened with Max Aarons? But again, I could be speaking too soon. But I don't get the feeling that this is going to get hijacked. I feel like the only teams that would hijack this would be Leicester or Southampton. Bournemouth, I don't see them going for him. I get the team that everyone's worried about. I don't see Bournemouth going for him. Leicester, I don't either. And Southampton apparently had interest, but they decided not to make a bid. So, like I say, if he's in Leeds now, hopefully he's already done the medical, and it's just a case of getting everything signed, announce it in the morning, and what a great start to the weekend that will be. You know, even if he could just be on the bench for Ipswich, that would be amazing. That would be unbelievable. But then again, he's fit, isn't he? He's fit because he's been playing with Swansea, so you know, just get it done, Leeds. Please, just get it done, because I won't be able to cope if this gets hijacked. I really won't. I keep checking Twitter like every few, just to make sure that there's no. Let me just. Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything. You know, there's no. I remember that day that the Max Aarons deal was hijacked. Someone tweeted, Leeds fans are about to be, upset, and then it got announced. There's none of that. I just don't see it happening. I think we'll get Amiri through the door and Perot. I think we'll get Perot first probably, and then we'll get Amiri. I doubt Amiri will be available for the weekend if he's signed in time. I think that'll probably get done over the weekend, maybe Monday at the absolute latest. But Perot, I've got a good feeling Perot will be done tomorrow. Keep the faith, guys. I'm just gonna not getting too invested till I see here we go in a club announcement after Max Aarons. Yeah, look, I understand that 100%. He's on his way to Leeds. Yep, he is. Don't forget, Charlie, Rome was built in a day and God created the world in 7 days. You've got 8 days to finish building your team. Yep, 100%, Steve, 100%. Fingers crossed. Yeah, definitely. Got everything crossed. Apparently, we are getting Lewis O'Brien on loan to buy. Yeah, that would be unreal as well. That would be amazing. Andrea said on the Just Show Football Show that Joe Perot won't fit the team. Yeah, and I've seen a few people not say that he won't fit the team, but just say that he's not the ideal profile, which I agree with. But he's a goal scorer, and I think Farke will find a way to fit him into this system. I really do. I have faith in Farke. In Farke, we trust. He's a centre forward, not a 9. He's a number 9. He's a number 9, 100%. And he is a goal scorer. Yeah, you are right. He wants to play for Russell Martins when you could be playing under King Farke. Yeah, exactly. Why would you want to do that? He will fit in with the attacking midfielder curve, 100%. Yeah. Despite Gnonto climb down, I bet he will still look for a way out in January, especially if he is being left out of the Italian national squad and if clubs are struggling in Premier League. Yeah, but again, even if it is January, play himself into a deal. Play well in the Championship, and you might get your deal in January. It's literally a few months away. He's passed his medical. We need to see pen to paper plus another sign in the German player having his medical. Where have you seen this, Mark? Because I'm on Twitter and I've not seen that he's passed his medical. No, I'm not saying anything. But yeah, hopefully he has. Hopefully it's already done. But do I think we will go straight up now? I think it's too soon to say that. I think it's definitely too soon to say that. Perot and Amiri will be amazing signings. They'll be unreal. But we still need more. Still need 2 midfielders. Need a left back. But I have confidence that the dominoes will start to fall once these deals go through. I am confident of that, 100%. What about Arch? I would have preferred him. Yeah, no, I would have definitely have preferred Perot. We'll get him my first choice anyway. Let's walk out to another club. Yeah, he's off to Saints. No, he's not. Don't say that. Che Adams is moving. Yeah, I maybe, but I think the Perot deal will already be wrapped up by the time Che Adams leaves. What can they do then? Nothing. Perot is a goal scorer. We've seen it, Somerville, Gnonto, James all feeding me or banging the goals. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right, let's Let's actually get on to talk about the game itself then, obviously, because I'm a little bit stretched for time. I need to prepare the bite-sized Leeds episode for the morning. There's 76 of you in the building. If you wouldn't mind smashing a like on the stream, really does help get it out there. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, hit the notification bell. Right then, Ipswich. So then, I think a lot of people may be underestimating Ipswich. They've had a very, very good start to the season. 3 wins from 3. Top of the table. They've carried on that form from their League One promotion season last year, where they were very, very consistent, and they've continued to be consistent. Good young manager in Kieran McKenna. Good young team. Free-flowing football. Clinical. Good presence in midfield and defensively strong as well. This will not be an easy game, in my opinion, even with Gnonto and Sini both on the pitch, because we're still going to be light in other areas. They're probably going to target Luke Ayling if Luke Ayling starts. Like I say, every team seems to target Luke Ayling at the minute. I can't. I think the most we get from this game is a draw, in my opinion. And again, people might think, I need to be more positive because of the news today. But if we get Perot done tomorrow and he's eligible to play, my opinion will change. I do think we'd be capable of getting a win then with him on the pitch. But even with Sini and Gnonto, there's going to be no one through the middle. Who's it going to be? Rutter again? I mean, come on. The guy was rubbish against West Brom. But again, he isn't a forward. So I think if Perot is eligible, I think he'll start. If he signs and is eligible, I think he'll start. And like Gibbs just said here, Ipswich 2-1, we'll have Joffrey and Shaq starting. We ain't getting 3 points, sadly. And that's where I'm at. If it's the likes of Gellart, if it's the likes of Shackleton, Luke Ayling, I think it'll be a draw. As I'm sat here now, in the morning, if there's an announcement for Perot, I'll go the other way. I'm going to go either 1-1 again or 2-1 Leeds if Perot plays. If he signs, I feel like I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. If he signs and is eligible and he plays, I'll go 2-1 Leeds United. Like I say, I think Ipswich have started off very well. People think because they were in League One last season that it means that they're rubbish. Plymouth have actually started off okay as well. Obviously, Chef Wednesday, they're garbage. But Ipswich are a good team, man. They are. They're very well drilled, athletic, clinical, like I've already said. Good young manager, good fan base. From the looks of it, it's quite an intimidating ground to play at. It's small, it's crammed in, the fans are right on your back. And they'll be bang up for it, obviously, with us being in the Premier League last season. I think we could be in for a very tough afternoon. But again, you've got to think of the long-term vision, guys. Regardless of what happens on Saturday, for me, from Chef Wednesday next week onwards, I think that's when the season starts, guys. I really, really do. Do I think Leeds United are capable of beating Ipswich? Absolutely. And I think on the other side of the coin, what Farkas showed me is that even with the thin bare squad, he can get a rhythm out of this team. He can. And I have every belief in that. So as for predictions, then I'll give you 3. If we see an absolutely thin bare squad, then I'll go 2-1 Ipswich. If we see like Sini and that playing, but there's no Perot, I'm going to go draw 1-1. And if Perot signs tomorrow and he's eligible to play and he starts, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Leeds win. That's 3 different scenarios because that's kind of where I'm at because it could go either way. My predicted 11 at this moment in time is Meslier in goal, Ayling, Rodon, Strauch, Byram, Ampadu and Gray, probably Shackleton, Gellart, Sini, and Rutter up top. I think Gnonto will start on the bench. I could be wrong. He could just go for it and put Gnonto and Sini in, which is fair enough. I could understand that. Strike and Rodan, very good partnership from the West Brom game. So I'm enthused by that. But all of a sudden, my optimism is a little bit high. It's a little bit higher. I think after Birmingham, especially, I was so low. No signings, thin squad, players wanting to leave. Gnonto seems like, rightly or wrongly, he's come back on side and is now in with the squad. Sini's back with the squad after his issue. You've got Somerville to come back. You've got Perot imminent. Amiri imminent. Potential other signings coming in over the next week. So it is good vibes at the minute at Leeds, I think. I think the vibe is starting to get better. And it's only going to go up from here, in my opinion. O'Brien, Kamara, Perot, Taylor, and Amiri promotion guaranteed. Hopefully, mate. Wouldn't it be so Leedsy if Firpo had the season of his career? Yeah. We keep forgetting about Firpo, don't we? I don't think anyone will have him. Against Ipswich, why wouldn't you stick Perot straight in? Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. I think if he signs and he's eligible, Jason, I do think he'll start. We can beat Ipswich, Jay says. I think playing at home, they will push up high with a high press. And I think we can hit them on the break. Playing through the lines like teams did against us last year, we win 2-0. Okay, fair enough, mate. Optimistic. I like that. With Gnonto and Sini back, I'm going to win regardless of Perot. 3-1 Leeds. Our defence is pretty good. Okay, there's a lot. See what I mean? You see what good news does to fans? It gets them more optimistic, doesn't it? What was that comment? Sorry, I can't believe I'm thinking of Championship games as free loss or whatever it's called. Free hit. I'd have Ampadu next to Shackleton with Gray further forward. Yeah, potentially they might do that. Actually, NJ1. Yeah, they could do that. I'm confused by Rutter full stop. So am I. I don't know where his best position is. The fact that we spent £35 million, it's just, a horrible deal, isn't it? And I don't blame him. I blame Dick and Dom that used to run this club. But I feel like you can't watch Rutter without seeing the price tag, can you? So it's unfortunate for him, but I understand why he's getting the criticism that he gets. But, hopefully he can just be like an impact sub moving forward. JC's been a member for 1 month. Really do appreciate all of your support. And yeah, as he says, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. There's 81 of you in the building, which is amazing. Let's get back to routine, see what evolves, a lot of bridges to build after issues. Yeah, of course, David. Yeah, and I think Gnonto apologising to everybody that he needs to is a start. But the way he apologises to the fans is getting on with it, getting his head down and putting in a good performance for Leeds United moving forward. So yeah, as I said, guys, I'm going with either 2-1 Ipswich with a thin bare squad, 1-1 if the squad's decent. But if Perot is eligible, if he signs and is eligible and he plays, I'm going to go with a 2-1 Leeds United win in this one. We'll bring it to a close there, guys. We've been going just over half an hour. Obviously, I do have tomorrow morning's bite-sized Leeds to get recorded. So if you've enjoyed this live stream, as I said, please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. It really does help me out. Smash a like on the stream on your way out as well. Hit the notification bell so that you're aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below after the live stream ends. And make sure that you check out Bite Size Leeds in the morning. And enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.